everyone, this is Annette. Welcome to my scrapbooking corner. I have a layout I'm going to put together for you this morning. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, my weekends go by way too fast. Anyway, this layout is of my dad, his great grandson, Lane, and this is digitalized, and the paper layers are the digital papers that come with the kit. This is called Grandpa's Lamp. Oh, sorry, Coco's playing with a peanut butter jar. Anyway, this is called Grandpa's Lap, and I bought it from Just So Scrappy, or Just So Scrappy 2, and it's by Crazy for Monograms is the designer, I do believe. I looked it up, so that's why. I thought, well, let me find out, because I know Just So Scrappy sells it, but I don't think they're the actual designers of this. They just sell it. So, I picked up this digital kit. Sorry, it's like 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. So I got up. Anyway, so I think in my mind I had so much I needed to get done. Coco, shh, okay. Anyway, so everything is from the, sorry, it's so loud to me, is from the Grandpa's Lap, except for the background paper is Basic Gray For You collection. The paper pad was at $2.99, so I purchased For You as well as, or Hey You, as well as Hey Boy and Hey Girl. So I got all of those. And so that is about it. There is sequin splatters. Yeah, that's sequin splatters. I'm gonna see what I have for small sequins in my stash and use those, or I might just use mist instead as an alternative for that. Alright, so here comes the cat. So with that, let's get started. Alright, so the paper that I'm using for this layout is Hey You paper collection. That's the background paper, but the brown striped paper that you see right there, that one is digital. And I'm using Grandpa's Lap kit, which is designed by Crazy for Monograms, which I purchased, Grandpa's Lap. I purchased from either Just Scrappy 2 or digital scrapbooking studio.com. I usually purchase from either one of those. And that stripe layer is digital, and it is 7 3/4 by 6 1/2. And then I'm going to have another polka dot layer, which is also from the digital, which is digital paper, and it is 6 by 6 1/4. And I love how this layout came out. And so I have this frame that is, let's see if I can find it on my list, is 4 1/4 inches high. So I have a lot of die cuts on this page. And this is a page that I pre-planned. And I have that, what I did is I put some of the title on, kept it on there, and I printed onto that envelope. And then what I did is I took an eraser and erased most of what I didn't need, not all of it could I. And so some of it print and cut on the big title where it says Need For, and it has flowers and other stuff already attached to it. It was like an already made cluster. And I but on some of it I had to print it because I couldn't erase it right. It was too close to the flowers, so it wasn't, but anyway. So when it print and then cut, it cut out, I'm not sure what, I think the letter A. And so but it just so happens that when I lay the need for title back up there, it aligns up perfectly, so you cannot even tell. And my EATG's messing up. And I do have that bracket journaling tag. The old letter was stamped. That is 2 inches. See, and here's where I do the need for. I put it down and you can't even tell. But anyway, the title's 4 inches high. I have a key, which is 2 1/4 inches high. I don't think, yeah, see, there's the key. And what I did is there was a ribbon I added to the key, and I printed them, grouped them together, and printed them that way. So it was one piece. The metal wing, which is at the bottom, is 2 1/2 inches high. The ribbon, if you ungrouped it from the key, it is 1 inches high. I have that journaling tag there to the right above the key. That is 5 inches high. And I think that's all I've got done so far. And then I do have the butterfly, which is 3/4 inches high. But see, the wording is all supposed to be one group, because you can, when I purchased this kit, it came with already made groupings. But since I use them as individual die cuts, it's hard. I didn't want it to cut out all those little tiny letters. And so what I did is I decided to use that envelope and let it print. A grandpa is someone you never outgrow the need, or outgrow the, and so then I let that print on that envelope, and then need for, I let my silhouette cut out with the flowers. And then I have that flourish, which is 2 3/4 inches high, and then the yellow flower is 1/4 inches high, the orange rose is 1/2 inch high, and the brown rose is 1/2 inch high. And these photos are my grandpa. In the photo is my grandpa, my niece's boyfriend, and their son, Lane, which is my great nephew and my dad's great grandson. Alright, and then I added a butterfly up there too. And there's an envelope, which is 2 1/4 inches high. And then up there I add a pocket watch, which is 2 1/2 inches high. And then I add several flowers. I add glasses, which are 1 inch high. And then I add those leaves. Elm leaf at the top left is 2 inches high, and then I have an elf leaf at the right of the layout, which is 2 3/4 inches high. But I put 3 up there. And then I have flowers that I put over the elm leaves, and I put a brown flower, which is at 1.5 inches high. I have some it's flowers and they look like they have words printed on them. They are 1.5 inches high. I have an orange flower, which is 1.5 inches high. I have a brown and orange rose that are 1 inch high. And that pretty much is it for my it's pretty. Oh, and then I do have a gear that I also put up there that is 1 inches high. And so now I pretty much, that's it for all the sizes of all my die cuts that I use for this layout. I just have to, the holes in the flowers didn't cut out. So I'm just layering everything up. Oh my goodness, as day seemed like it was going slow, but now it's going super fast. My Sunday's almost over, Coco. Oh, Daddy's putting everything away. He must have got our gate, the pole on our gate, to drive in and out of our backyard. It rusted through, so it broke. So my husband had to fix it. I guess he must have got it fixed. So just trying to get everything that I want popped up. And I apologize. The cat was just being a huge pain. So huge pain. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let you finish watching. And when I have more done, I will most certainly be back with those. Bye.